What the heck is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the only VidCon type video going on my channel this year because I'm a slacker. VidCon was definitely interesting for me, to say the least. I'm gonna link my friend Nathan's video down below because our house was incredible and he did the best, I think, of showing it from what I saw. And so if you guys want to see kind of like behind the scenes of VidCon or our house or anything like that, check out Nathan's video down below because like our house was incredible. Here's a picture of it. Like, what the heck, crazy. So I figured I did a Q&A kind of on Court's channel, but we really didn't answer anything about VidCon. We totally did. I'm delusional. And I feel like I do Q&As about all conventions afterwards, and they're kind of cool to look back on. So I tweeted a couple days ago for you guys to ask me some questions about the convention, and y'all did. Y'all, okay, me when I was in Texas for 3 days. But you guys asked me some questions about VidCon, so I'm just going to, my shirt thing is a little too big. Thoughts on the whole Tanacon situation. I'm actually currently, I didn't keep up with it too much at VidCon because like, I just didn't. I heard stuff, but that was like the extent of it. But I've been watching Shane's video today. Yesterday his second video came out and it's so interesting. I honestly feel bad for a lot of people involved. It kind of just seems like everyone was extremely under-prepared, which like isn't an excuse, but from the video it seems like everyone is just so emotional about it and so upset, and I feel really bad. I do think that people deserve to be compensated, but I get the position that like Tana and the good times people are in because like that's a lot of people that you have to compensate for. And I'm really glad that I didn't go to Tanacon. I had no intentions on going ever. I do find it interesting though when they said in Shane's videos and like what people have said about how they saw no one with the free tickets, because when I looked on the Good Times website, the free tickets were always sold out, but the VIP ones weren't. So like, I'm curious what they're gonna say about that because they haven't really addressed that at all. That's my thoughts on it. If you haven't seen Shane's videos, oh my gosh, my shirt. If you guys haven't seen Shane's videos, you should watch them because they're so good. Shane is such a good content creator. His videos could be an hour and I feel like they're 5 minutes. Like, he genuinely deserves his own TV show, but that has nothing to do with Tanacon. So, on that note, will you be going to next VidCon? I honestly have no idea. This was my 5th VidCon. I was at the convention for a solid 30 minutes. I had a badge that I didn't even go and get. We normally go for a week and everyone was just kind of over being in Anaheim for a week because like, let's be honest, Anaheim is a little bit boring after the convention, and when you have such a big group, I think there's like 25 of us staying in a house, it's impossible to get everyone to do things like Disneyland. Like, we tried that, it was a big fail. So I think everyone really enjoyed the 3 days, so that could change everyone's opinion on VidCon. I would love to go even if it was just like me, Courtney, and Kayla and Paige, like if it was a smaller group, but hopefully everyone warms up to it next year, but I'm not sure. So this is the first year where I'm like, I can't say that I'm going next year, which is so sad. Was it confusing to navigate through the house you stayed in since it was so big? Like I said earlier, our house was incredible. We've never had a house this nice, and let me tell you, it was freaking expensive as heck to stay there, but it was like, I don't even know. And the crazy part is that there was 25 of us, a little less than that, staying in the house, and you would have no idea. Like, the house was so spacious that it was awesome. I didn't honestly go upstairs more than like 3 times the entire trip. My room was downstairs and so was the kitchen, and I had a door to the backyard and everything like that in my room. So it was nice. I love that house. I wish it was a little bit closer because it'd be like 45 minutes to get to the convention without traffic, which was a little bit of a bummer. And I was in Aunt's car, and Aunt rented a sports car that was small, and I wanted to get car sick every time I was in it. So I stayed mainly in the house, but it was great. The house was incredible. I would love to stay there again. I just wish it was like a tiny bit closer to the convention. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you want to slap Nathan during the trip? I honestly like hardly got to see Nate. I don't even know, like, I never feel like I see Nate, so I never wanted to slap him. He's one of my best friends. I wish I got to see him more during the trip, but didn't feel like slapping him this time, so that's cool. Think about coming back to New York again. This has nothing to do with VidCon. And then I said, if so, would you go back with Aunt or by yourself? Of course I want to go to New York again. I don't know who I'll go with to New York, but I would love to go there again. I don't know when. There's no plans anytime soon. So yes, I'm definitely will be back to New York hopefully soon, but there's no set plans on who I'm going with or when I'm going. That's a little bit off topic, you know what I'm saying? Who are you most excited to meet at VidCon? I met David Dobrik, clearly from the title. I am lucky enough to have friends that are a little bit more relevant than me, and they get invited to really awesome network parties, and I'm just lucky enough to be their plus ones, to be completely honest. The Studio 71, oh my gosh guys, this shirt. The Studio 71 party is always so much fun. Last year I met Heath there, and you guys know that I love Heath so much, and I actually got to talk to him, which was so weird because it was like not at a convention, and like we hung out outside with Zayn for a little bit and Matt King, and like I know Courtney and Kayla talked to Casper Lee for a little bit, just like so casually. Alex Wasabi stepped on my foot last year. Like it was so crazy. Like I think Nate was on Scotty Sire's Snapchat or something last year. It was so crazy, and so we were lucky enough to go again this year, and this year I was a proper plus one, so I had like the VIP bracelet, and so upstairs I got to meet David. I feel really bad for him because like these things are less like fangirl, more so like just hanging out, and every single person, I don't think David like got to hang out for more than 2 seconds without being interrupted by someone. So I had a couple drinks and I was like, I'm going to talk to David, and I just like was like, hey, can I have a picture? And we got a picture, and then me and Paige talked to Zayn for a little bit, and Zayn is so, all of them, the people that I've talked to, mainly like Zayn and Heath are the only people I've had conversations with, and they've been so nice whenever I've talked to them. We're definitely not friends, they don't know who I am, but they're so nice, and it's really cool to like see people outside of the vlogs and realize that like they're really freaking good people. And we were like in a dance circle with Emma Chamberlain, which was so cool, and I went up to Miss Rami Ashton because she's like my favorite like YouTuber probably. She's always in such a good mood and so positive, and she's so pretty. I don't know, I just love her, and she just replied to my tweet yesterday, so I was like, what the heck? But yeah, probably the vlog squad always, because I think they're the funniest people in the entire world, and I hate that I'm like some of their ages and I think that like I'm not. I don't know. It was really cool to talk to Zayn, like gave me a hug, and he was so friendly, even though he was like, I don't remember meeting you at all last year, I'm so sorry, but he sat there and he talked to us and gave us hugs and was just like, I don't know, it was cool. So Zayn and David were probably like my favorite people this year, and Remy was so nice as well. So Zayn, Remy, and David were great. On a scale of Pam Beesly to Angela Martin, how annoying is Kayla's slime? Is it is that an Office reference, or do I look dumb for asking if that's an Office reference? I don't know. I'm just gonna say I got slime at VidCon from Tia, and it was great, and then Kayla stole it. And then in Texas, we were like laying down to go to bed, and Kayla got slime all over her. It was kind of funny. So I guess I don't have to deal with it as much as Courtney does, but Kayla is obsessed. Traveling anywhere else this year? Yes, right now I have 3 trips booked. Nothing too exciting. I am going to BeautyCon, so I'll be back in California on the 13th, so super soon, and I'm going with a completely different like group of girls. I think I've talked about it before. And then for my birthday, I'm going to Dallas, of course, because that's where all my friends are, and then we might go to Austin for like a day, and then I'll be back the week after that in Texas, and I'm sure I'll be in Texas like a zillion and 7 more times this year, but I don't think I'm going to go on like any other big trips this year. I traveled so much this year, and my wallet is like, Britt, you gotta stop. What was your favorite moment of the entire trip? To be honest, VidCon was a little bit rough for me this year. VidCon, to be honest, was not my favorite VidCon. My favorite part was honestly probably either the Studio 71 party or meeting anyone that came up to me at VidCon, because it makes me so happy. Like one person can come up to me and hug me, and like that makes my entire day. I love everyone who comes up to me so much, like I'm so grateful for them. So I would say that was probably the highlight of my trip, and then the Studio 71 party is always really fun. So what was the most awkward moment at VidCon? I don't think that there was anything super awkward, to be honest. Who won the Nerf War? There was so many of them, I have no idea. If you guys don't know, I don't know why you guys would know this. My friends went on a binge of buying like 25 Nerf guns, like insane, like machine gun Nerf guns. Like it was crazy, and we were just shooting them at each other all weekend. Don't know why they decided to do it, but it was kind of fun. I honestly don't think I shot a single Nerf gun, which I don't know why, because there was enough for everyone to freaking have like 2, but I don't know, it was cool, it was fun. I feel like with the house being so big and like having all those Nerf guns, it was literally like a little kid's playground, but with a bunch of like 20-something year olds. So who's the weirdest out of everyone? I feel like everyone's weird in their own way, and that's what I love about my friend group, is because I'm a freaking weirdo. I feel like I'm a little bit more serious in my videos than I am in other people's videos, but I'm a freaking weirdo. In my other friend groups in the past, I never really like got to be my full self, and this group is cool because everyone's just as freaking weird as you are in their own ways. So everyone is weird, and everyone is so like nice and genuine, and It's cool. It's great. I love being around all these people that are just as weird, if not more weird than me. It's cool. But if you're wondering, all of us are freaking weird as heck. And that is the last question for this Q&A. So that's gonna wrap up my VidCon 2018 experience. If you want to see more, I'm just like promoting everyone. If you want to see like me and Court's Q&A about VidCon, and Kayla was in it, and a bunch of other people, I'll link that down below too, so you can get like more questions if you want them. I'm ending the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all the recent support on my channel. It's so insane and overwhelming and so motivating. It makes me so happy, and you guys make me so happy, and I love you so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Good. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.